Have you ever walked into a room and felt instantly uncomfortable, or met someone who just seemed to drain your energy? That's not your imagination, it's your aura speaking. Our energy field or aura picks up everything around us, thoughts, emotions, even negativity from others. And just like physical dirt, it needs to be cleaned regularly. Today, I'm going to share 5 powerful ways to clean your aura, restore your vibe, and protect your inner peace. Let's raise that frequency. We live in a world that constantly interacts with our energy, whether we're aware of it or not. Every conversation, every environment, and every emotion, both ours and those around us, leave energetic imprints. Just like we wouldn't go days without bathing our physical body, the same care is needed for our energetic body. This invisible layer, known as the aura, is our personal energetic shield. It surrounds us, holds our emotional and spiritual vibrations, and plays a vital role in how we feel, think, and connect with others. Yet, many people move through life unaware of how much energetic debris they are carrying. Over time, this accumulation begins to show up in subtle ways. Irritability without reason, fatigue that sleep doesn't fix, or a sense of heaviness that won't go away. Think about a time when you were around someone who was visibly upset, angry, or anxious. Even if you didn't speak to them, you probably felt it, like a tension hanging in the air. That sensation is your aura picking up signals. Now imagine being around dozens of people daily, scrolling through negative news, absorbing stress from conversations, or suppressing your own emotional reactions. Without some form of energetic hygiene, that buildup begins to cloud your aura. It dims your natural light. It lowers your vibration. And eventually, it influences your mental clarity, emotional balance, and even physical health. Taking care of your aura isn't about being spiritual or mystical. It's about being responsible for your energy. When your aura is clean and strong, you naturally feel more aligned, focused, and confident. Your interactions become lighter, your decisions clearer. You attract better situations because your energy field becomes a magnet for higher frequencies, just like brushing your teeth or washing your face. Energy cleansing can be a simple daily practice that keeps your system fresh and functional. In many ancient cultures, maintaining a clean aura was essential to living in balance. It was understood that disease, confusion, or emotional unrest often began in the energetic body before manifesting physically. Today, science is slowly catching up, exploring how energy, frequency, and vibration affect human well-being. But long before research papers, people were already tuning into these subtle shifts. They bathed in rivers, meditated at sunrise, sat under the moon, burned herbs, chanted, danced, and used movement or silence to restore their balance. These weren't rituals of luxury. They were necessities for spiritual survival. Energy hygiene isn't a one-time fix. It's a practice. Just like dirt will always accumulate on skin, stagnant or low-frequency energy will always try to cling to your aura. But when you start treating your energetic well-being with the same level of care as your physical health, you begin to move differently. You notice more, you protect your peace, and most importantly, you learn to reset before you burn out. In a noisy, fast-moving world, that quiet reset is everything. Keeping your aura clean isn't just about energy. It's about empowerment. There are times when everything seems to be going well on the surface, yet inside something just feels off. You might be eating right, getting enough sleep, even keeping up with your responsibilities. But there's this low hum of irritation, sadness, or confusion that won't go away. This isn't always a matter of mood or mindset. Often it's a sign that your aura is burdened with energy that doesn't belong to you. The aura acts like a sponge, soaking in vibrations from your surroundings. When it becomes too full, too congested, or too heavy, you start to feel it. Physically, emotionally, and mentally. One of the most common signs of a clouded aura is emotional instability. You may find yourself snapping over small things, feeling overwhelmed for no clear reason, or swinging between emotions like anxiety and numbness. It's not just that you're going through a bad day. It's more like your energy field has absorbed too much negativity and doesn't know where to release it. This emotional chaos is often dismissed or masked with distractions, but left unchecked, it starts to take a toll on your overall energy. Another sign is mental fog. When your aura is murky, your thoughts become less clear. Decisions feel harder to make. You second-guess yourself, overthink simple things, and lose touch with your natural sense of direction. You may even feel disconnected from your purpose, as if the world around you is moving while you're standing still. This kind of stagnation is a reflection of energetic congestion. Too many impressions, emotions, and external energies caught in your field, blocking your inner voice. Physical symptoms can also show up. A heavy aura can manifest as fatigue, tension in the shoulders or chest, headaches, or random aches that don't have a medical explanation. You may feel drained even after rest, or get easily tired in social settings. That's because you're spending your energy unconsciously filtering out noise, emotion, and environmental pressure. People with empathic tendencies experience this more often. They unknowingly carry the emotions of others. And when the aura isn't regularly cleared, it becomes overwhelming. Feeling uninspired, creatively blocked, or disconnected from joy are also red flags. Your aura is meant to be your personal power zone. When it's clean and strong, you naturally feel motivated, alive, and open. But when it's heavy with stagnant energy, even the things you love may feel distant or dull. You may crave solitude without knowing why, or isolate yourself just to feel normal again. These signs aren't punishments, they're invitations. They're signals from your energy body asking for attention, care, and renewal. Recognizing them is the first step toward healing. The key is not to ignore the discomfort, but to pause and reflect. What have I been around? What have I been holding on to? What have I picked up that isn't mine? The answers may surprise you, but they'll also guide you back to balance. Because when your aura is clean, you don't just feel better, you feel like yourself again. Cleansing your aura doesn't require anything dramatic or mystical. In fact, some of the most powerful techniques are ancient, natural, and incredibly accessible. The purpose is simple: to remove the energetic clutter that weighs you down and restore your natural vibration. Just like brushing off dust, these practices help clear away the layers of stress, emotional residue, and external energy that your aura absorbs every day. When used with intention, they don't just cleanse, you feel lighter, more awake, more connected. One of the most effective tools is nature itself. Spending time outdoors helps rebalance your energy field almost effortlessly. Whether it's a walk in the forest, sitting under a tree, lying on the grass, or simply breathing fresh air by a body of water, nature is a master cleanser. The earth has a grounding frequency, and when you place your bare feet on soil or sand, that energy flows through your body, neutralizing static and emotional buildup. It's no coincidence people feel calmer and clearer after a hike or time at the beach. It's your aura realigning itself. Another tried and true method is a salt bath. Salt has been used for centuries in various cultures for its purifying properties, not just physically, but energetically. When you soak in a warm bath with sea salt or Epsom salt, the salt draws out tension and emotional toxins from your field. It's not just a moment of relaxation, it's an energetic detox. Adding essential oils like lavender or eucalyptus amplify as you soak. Visualize the stress, anxiety, or any stuck energy dissolving and leaving your body. When you drain the water, imagine all that heaviness leaving with it. Smudging is another technique rooted in tradition and power. Burning sacred herbs like sage, palo santo, or frankincense creates a smoke that is believed to clear stagnant or negative energy. Slowly guiding the smoke around your body, from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet, acts like a spiritual reset. It's more than a ritual, it's a moment of presence. As the smoke rises, so does your energy, releasing what no longer serves you and restoring clarity. Sound is a less talked about, but equally potent cleansing tool. Vibrations from sound affect the aura directly. Tibetan singing bowls, crystal bowls, tuning forks, or even your own voice through chanting or humming can shift the frequency of your energy field. Sound doesn't just travel through air, it moves through you, shaking loose blockages and emotional weight. Listening to healing frequencies like 432 Hz or 528 Hz can subtly realign your energy over time. Each of these methods offers a unique way to clear your aura. You don't need to do them all at once. Choose what resonates with you. Some days you may need the grounding calm of nature. Other days a salt bath or sacred smoke will feel right. The important thing is consistency and intention. The more you cleanse, the more you notice the difference, not just in how you feel, but in how the world responds to you. A clear aura reflects a clear soul. When it comes to cleansing your aura, the technique you use is important, but what truly activates its power is your intent. Intention is the invisible force behind every energy practice. You can light sage, soak in salt, or meditate for hours, but if your mind is elsewhere or your heart isn't in it, the effect will be minimal. Energy follows focus. It responds to what you mean, not just what you do. That's why two people can perform the same ritual, yet one walks away transformed while the other feels nothing. The difference is the presence and clarity behind the act. Intent doesn't have to be loud or elaborate. It begins with a quiet decision, a firm inner message. I am ready to release what no longer serves me. That simple statement, held with sincerity, acts like a key. It unlocks energetic doors that might have been shut for years. It gives your cleansing practice a purpose, a direction. Without it, energy just floats. But with intention, it flows. Guided, directed, empowered. This principle applies across every method of aura cleansing. Take a salt bath, for example. If you drop in the salt, sit in silence and simply wait for something magical to happen, you may miss the point. But if you place your hands on the water before stepping in and whisper to yourself, "This water cleanses me. I return to peace," you've just turned a bath into a healing ritual. The same goes for smudging. It's not about waving smoke, it's about consciously letting go. As the smoke moves, so does your energy. Your words, or even your silent thoughts, act as commands to your aura. Intention also adds protection in moments where you are around heavy energies, whether in crowded places, during emotional conversations, or after a stressful day. Simply setting the intention to shield your aura makes a difference. A quiet affirmation like, "I am surrounded by light, I choose what I allow in," can form an energetic boundary. That's the strength of will. It's not about controlling others. It's about owning your energy and making it clear that only what serves your highest good is welcome in your space. And it's not only about clearing out the bad, it's also about calling in the good. After any cleansing practice, your energy field is open, more receptive. That's the perfect time to set new intentions like inviting calm, joy, focus, or confidence. What you declare in that moment becomes a seed planted in fresh soil. Your aura, now clean, becomes fertile ground for new energy to grow. Ultimately, energy is neutral until we give it direction. That direction comes from us. It comes from the choices we make, the words we speak, the beliefs we hold. When you approach aura cleansing not as a task, but as an act of self-love with clear purpose, everything shifts. It's no longer just spiritual hygiene, it becomes spiritual empowerment. And in that, your intention becomes your greatest tool. Cleansing your aura isn't something you do once and forget. Just like you don't take one shower and expect to stay clean forever, your energetic field also needs ongoing care. Life is constantly moving, and so is energy. Every day you're exposed to thoughts, emotions, environments, and people who all carry different vibrations. Some lift you up, others drain you. And if you're not actively maintaining your aura, that energy starts to stick. Over time, it creates emotional clutter and mental fog. That's why incorporating simple daily practices can make a powerful difference, not only in how you feel, but in how you show up in the world. One of the most accessible tools for daily maintenance is conscious breathing. You don't need a quiet room or candles, just a moment of awareness. A few deep breaths, especially when you're feeling overwhelmed or tense, can help release stagnant energy and bring you back to center. You can even take it further by visualizing your breath as light. Imagine inhaling white or golden light and exhaling any stress, heaviness, or low vibrations. It only takes a minute, but done consistently, it strengthens and purifies your aura like nothing else. Another powerful daily habit is energetic check-ins. Pause throughout the day and simply ask yourself, is this feeling mine? So often we carry other people's stress, fear, or sadness without realizing it. That simple question helps you separate what belongs to you from what doesn't. When you notice you've picked up something heavy, take a moment to mentally release it. Say to yourself, I let go of what's not mine to carry. This kind of awareness keeps your energy field clean and protected. Movement also plays a key role in aura maintenance. You don't have to run a marathon, just get your energy flowing. Stretching, dancing, yoga, Even a quick walk can help move emotional energy out of your system. Stagnant energy gets stuck in the body, and movement breaks it loose. The more your body flows, the more your aura breathes. Using water mindfully is another simple but effective habit. Every time you shower, visualize the water washing away not just dirt, but energetic residue. Imagine it clearing your field from the day's interactions, worries, and stress. With practice, your shower becomes a daily reset, a sacred moment to return to yourself. You can also carry small tools with you, crystals like black tourmaline or clear quartz, essential oils like frankincense or peppermint, or even calming music. These may seem subtle, but their vibrations help maintain balance. What matters most is your consistency. Just like brushing your teeth, the real power lies in repetition. When you commit to even small daily rituals, you begin to notice a shift. You'll feel lighter, clearer, and more in tune with your inner world. Things that once drained you will no longer stick. Your energy will become stronger, more magnetic, and more resilient. Daily aura care isn't about perfection, it's about presence. And the more present you are with your energy, the more powerfully you can live your life. When your aura is clean, you feel it. It's not something you need to question. It radiates from the inside out. There's a sense of calm, clarity, and quiet confidence that fills you. You begin to glow in a way that isn't about appearances, but energy. It's a magnetic presence that draws people in, not because you are trying, but because you're aligned. This is the natural result of taking care of your energetic body. When your aura is clear, your life begins to flow. That flow shows up in countless ways. Conversations become smoother. You're more intuitive, able to sense when to move forward, when to pull back, and when to simply observe. Opportunities seem to appear with less resistance. That's not magic, it's energetic alignment. A clean aura helps you stay in sync with your higher self, which means your choices begin to match your purpose. The things you used to chase begin to find their way to you, and the things that don't serve you begin to fall away without force. On an emotional level, the difference is undeniable. You're not as easily triggered. You feel more centered, more grounded, more in control of your reactions. That doesn't mean you never feel sadness, anger, or stress. It just means those feelings move through you without sticking. They don't linger. They don't define your state. You become the observer rather than the reactor. That emotional balance is one of the clearest signs that your aura is in a good state. Mentally, you gain clarity, ideas come more easily, your thoughts feel organized, not scattered, you can focus without feeling drained, there's less overthinking and more knowing. That inner voice becomes louder, the one that guides you without fear or doubt. It's your intuition, speaking through a field that's no longer cluttered. And when you start trusting that voice, your confidence deepens. Decisions become less about anxiety and more about alignment. Even your physical body responds. When your energy flows freely, tension leaves your muscles more easily, you rest better. Your immune system strengthens. There's a lightness in your step, a softness in your expression. People may even start to comment on your energy without knowing what changed. That's the glow, your aura shining through. But perhaps the most beautiful part of having a clean aura is how it affects the people around you. Your presence becomes healing. You become a calm space in a chaotic world, and others feel safe around you, even if they can't explain why. Your energy uplifts without effort, and because your field is clear, you no longer absorb others' emotions the way you used to. You can show compassion without carrying their pain. The outer flow you experience is a reflection of the inner harmony you've created. Life responds to your vibration. When your energy is light, loving, and strong, you attract more of what matches that frequency. And that's the true reward, not just feeling better, but living better, with a deeper sense of peace, power, and purpose. So as you move through each day, remember, your energy is sacred. Just like your body and your mind, your aura needs care, attention, and space to breathe. Cleansing it isn't just a spiritual task, it's a powerful act of self-respect. When you take time to clear the clutter, ground your emotions, and realign with your center, you begin to live differently. You walk lighter, you feel stronger, and life, in turn, begins to respond to you with greater ease. This isn't about chasing perfection. It's about building a deeper relationship with yourself. Because the more you protect and purify your energy, the more you begin to reflect your true essence. And in that space where your inner world is clear and your outer world flows, your true glow is impossible to ignore. So choose one step, start small, and stay consistent. Your aura doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs your presence.